What's up? It's your girl Christine B on the Christine Show, and I have Miss Tori from Feline Apparel. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me, Christine. I'm actually excited to be here.
Of course, of course. Now she just dropped her varsity line a couple weeks ago, and it was so cute, you guys. Like it's like one of those apparels that I'm like, I've never seen so much fashion within athleisure.
Leisure, yeah.
So, what made you actually come up with that idea to make that brand come together?
Okay, yeah, that's a great question. So, just to be clear, we had our varsity runway show a couple of weeks ago. It actually implemented 4 different collections, to be honest. So we wanted to kind of bring in the last 4 collections that we've actually been kind of curating over the last year or so. I generally like to have a fashion show to kind of incorporate what we've been working on. But the whole concept in regards to building a brand that was athleisure, but then also still fashionable, was just me having a love for fashion and then also being a former athlete as well. So, just wanted to kind of bring in an opportunity for us to have something that was for my people, and then also kind of size inclusive as well. So we really pride ourselves on making sure that we actually have the sizing appropriate for, if not every woman, majority women rules. We actually go as small as a 2XS all the way up to a 6XL. So I wanted to make sure that any woman feels comfortable not only going to the gym for whatever their wellness journey may be, is high impact or low impact that may be, but then also feel good too, So they're stepping into the gym, they're doing their workout, but then they can leave the gym and still feel fashionable, which is the reason why we actually kind of added that aspect together.
And you know what? I love that you actually go all the way up to a size 6L like that. You don't usually see that.
Yeah.
Now, when you came up with the idea, you was like, you want to make it all inclusive for all body types. What were some of the obstacles that you overcame with trying to get those plus size? Because for some reason, these stores can't keep it. So if you are able to do it, why the stores can't?
So just to be honest, I think the stores are just going off of what societal norms would be. So it's not necessary for them to always feel like, oh, I have to keep a 6XL on the shelf. Not a lot of our people are going into the store to buy those sizes, but theoretically, let's say I've done a lot of market research and experiential opportunities as well. So individuals coming to a pop-up and talking to me about this is the reason why I don't really buy athleisure wear, and me saying, hey, this is the reason why I'm solving your problem too.
Okay.
So just making sure that I'm at the forefront and disrupting the industry. I mean, of course, like you just said, there are many athletic stores that you can go into that won't carry a 6XL. So I want to be one of the first, if not the first, but then also making sure that they look fashionable in what they wear too, because I mean, the saying goes, if you look good, you feel good. And a lot of women, even on the curvier side, are self-conscious about what they're wearing, and if it doesn't make them look good, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to shop in that store too. So, yeah.
Yes. And I love it because your brand bring luxury, inclusivity, and performance. Now, how do you balance fashion with the function in your designs?
Okay. So function first, right? Because we are wanting to, I guess you could say incorporate the opportunity for women to feel comfortable in their wellness journey. So the one thing that we need them to do is be able to fit the clothing, right?
Sure.
That way they can actually go into the gym and do their workout. But the fashion part, like I stated before, is just me being a super high fashionable person. I just happen to be one of those girlies that if I go to the gym, I want to look good too. So I felt like, maybe a curvier girl.
You're looking good in the gym
Yeah,
now.
yes.
People are showing up to the gym.
Exactly.
In the fashion show. You know what? I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, exactly. So just wanting to make sure that I have that same thing across the board, not just for the smaller, maybe already is in their fitness journey, you know what I mean? I want to kind of be able to cater to both sides and not shy away from that, because a lot of curvier girls, like I said before, don't feel confident enough to even get into the gym. And if they don't have the clothes, then they're not going. So,
No.
yeah.
Your clothes gonna make you.
Yeah.
Her clothes make you want to go to the gym because it's like you got to see me.
Yeah.
You got to see me.
Yeah.
And I love that for you. Now, when you got your first sample and you put it on, because again, after speaking with some of your models, like a lot of them said they feel so confident in it. Even some of them said, this is not even my usual color.
Yeah.
And I love how it looks on me and feels on me. When you put that piece on, and you was like, oh yeah, it brought me confidence. What was that feeling like?
Uh, let's just say this. I don't think that I put it on traditionally because I wanted to feel confident. It was more because I wanted people to feel the way that I felt.
Okay.
So maybe sprinkling a little magic on the clothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then also being very intentional about the cut, the sizing, the stitching, and the fabrics that I'm using. I did go to Middle Tennessee State for apparel design, so I kind of like still have those same intricacies in regards to like textiles and stuff like that. So it's a big deal. I just wanted them to not only feel comfortable, but then a lot of the models and athletes that I work with, they always say it feels buttery soft. That's intentional. It's intentional for you to actually put the clothing on and almost not feel like you have clothing on. But you want it to feel soft and smooth and maneuverable when you're actually doing your workout and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. I already had it in my mind that that's what I wanted to do. I just, like I said, I wanted them to feel how I felt, and kind of like translate that into, okay, anyone on the outside is going to feel the same way that Tori feels when she puts the clothes on.
Yes, and I love it. And your brand emphasizes, like, as a growing brand here in Nashville, how has the city influenced your journey and your brand culture?
It's been a big influence. I'm probably
being from Nashville.
Yeah, I was like, I'm probably like a unicorn because I'm actually born and raised from Nashville. So, being able to kind of be around other women that look like me, that was one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of do athletic wear. I also felt like our city is continuing to grow, it's continuing to thrive. We're becoming a melting pot, but we're getting a lot of individuals from other cities that are very wellness driven, if that makes sense. So they're wanting to go work out and all that kind of stuff.
So many different, like, I see so much Pilates and a lot of that going on more than usual now.
Of course. It's become a big like thing, almost like a fad, but not necessarily wanting to be in the fad space. I have been doing this since 2018, but I kind of like foresaw that athletic wear was going to be a really big market. I just wanted to kind of like be in the place, if that makes sense, but then also still make it personalized to women of color, women of color, their sizing. I wanted to be that one brand that everybody can go to and be like, and basically say that, okay, they're doing things that not other traditional athletic wear brands are doing. I mean, again, the 6XL is kind of up there.
I've never heard nothing go up to the 6XL.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like, if you going all the way up to the 6XL, they better shop with you.
I know. We're still building. We're still building.
She's still building. But and we love that for you. Now, I do want to ask you, with your runway and the creative experiences, how did you feel like after because you started in 2018, it's gonna almost be 10 years.
Yeah.
From now until then, how do you feel when some of the runway models, because I met someone who was like, I did my first show with Tori and I'm back. How does it feel to invite those models and then they're actually still excited about your brand?
It's actually interesting, but still, like, I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it, happy to be around it. I never thought that I would actually be that, like, the brand would be that impactful, I guess you could say. It's just, it was a long time coming. I mean, me wanting to be a designer is like something that I kind of like, I guess you could say, put into fruition since I was like 16, 17. So like that was the thing. That was the goal from high school, to go straight into fashion. I had no idea that it was going to be athletic wear. I had no idea that we were going to be here, but I knew it was going to be something. So it's always interesting to see the models so excited about it. But then I'm not really phased. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for y'all to put the clothes on so y'all can really see what the energy brings. And it puts a smile on my face, for sure. Yeah. So.
And your last runway show, how was the feeling of that one when that ended? So how many have you done since then for that one?
So that would have been our third show.
Show? Yeah,
okay. So we've done 3 shows thus far. That show, I felt like that was the big kahuna. Like, I felt like that was the biggest, like, really the biggest show that we've ever had, but very intricate, I would say. Very thoughtful, very intentional. And I just wanted to be very inspired by high school, of course, the varsity segment. But then one of the things I actually chose most of the models because of either their experience or their walk was just, pretty magnificent.
You had some walks out there for
yeah,
sure.
we had some girls going. Yeah.
They was walking for sure.
They was walking.
And again, when you're choosing your models, because I spoke with some of the models and some of them was like, I was just shooting my shot and I can't believe I'm here today.
Yeah.
What made you actually take a chance on some of those people?
That's a great question. I think a lot of them, personality-wise, very big on making sure that you align with the brand. But then I'm also a big personality person too. So even if it's something that you've never experienced before and your personality is bold and you're leading the way and you're wanting to kind of do something different for yourself, I'm probably going to take a chance on you. So, just to see what you can do. But I think for the most part with models, this is also another thing. I think they come into the game thinking that it's easier than it is. But we put on very big productions and like you definitely have to kind of stand the test of the time to make sure that you can kind of make it through not only like the casting call, but the rehearsals and then like the day of the show. In the past, we've had girls that were kind of, I guess you could say, nervous, but then you've had girls that would just completely bang it out, get on the runway and they turn into a whole nother person. I'd love to see it. I love to see it either way. So,
yes, for sure. Because there was one girl that I interviewed and I can't remember, but she did not give me the walk that she put out there. I said, girl, you better. Yes. I love that.
We were looking for specific walks too. And then in our last show, we did have, I think, 1+ or curvy model. It was almost prevalent that I had more. Mistakenly, one of the girls actually fell out of the situation because she came to rehearsal and didn't. Well, actually, she came to the casting and didn't show up for rehearsal, which was sad. But we would have, I think, had 3 curvy models. I think we only ended up with 2. But it's intentional either way because I mean everybody wants to see what the clothing looks like on different sizes, on different body types. It's not so much to just have it on one particular size woman, So by putting the plus size or curvy models on the runway, it definitely kind of hits the nail on the head.
No, it hits a lot because like if you're curvy, like somebody like me, like I'm like, oh, them pieces cute. But one thing about me, I gotta see somebody with my size on it.
Yeah.
And once I see somebody with my size, I said,
you got the
yes,
what they got the thinking. Yes.
So and that's what I do love about you. Like even when I looked at your social media, like when you do your campaign shoots, you make sure every size is there.
Every size matters.
Because every size matters. And that's what I really love. Now, what motivates you to keep going? Because I know there are some challenges through all of this. Being an entrepreneur, it looks nice, but it's not. Like, how do you overcome the challenges and stay motivated?
Great question.
I asked myself this too.
But no, in reality, I think because I've always been very passionate about this, literally that is the only thing that's calling me. Because it's like I can't go it's not that I can't go anywhere else or not able to pivot. We've done a lot of pivoting to be honest. We've done a lot of pivoting, but it's always going to lead me back into something that's related to fashion. And then also me being a woman of color and then also wanting to kind of give back as a woman of color. Like what would someone who looks like me want to experience if they decided to be an entrepreneur? Just being able to kind of like see where I'm going with it, and knowing not to give up. I know it's like easier to probably give up, but I promise, like once you continue to kind of like stay consistent, be disciplined, and all the things,
it's the reward.
It's the reward afterward. Having a brand in Nashville, like being a first, I think, because at this point, I think we're the only woman-owned, black-owned athleisure brand in Nashville, luxury athleisure. Yeah.
I don't know any.
There aren't. So
I don't know any.
There aren't. There aren't. So we're trying to like make history in that way too, by not only being the first in that aspect, but then like I said, being able to kind of have a platform where curvy models are able to kind of participate in the things that we have going on too. So,
All right, do y'all have anything coming up?
Oh gosh. I don't want to spill the beans, but
give us a little something. Give us a little something.
So let's just say this. you guys were able to experience. There were two individuals. Well, actually, there was one individual in the runway show that was a really big impact. And then we also did the performance with another person. We are definitely looking forward to doing a couple of things with them coming up. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Now, look, I'm excited. Now
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do.
Yes. Really excited about the one person that was actually in the show. Like that's a really big thing. I'm super excited. And then the other person, we've built a rapport for a while, so we already know it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes. Okay, from 2018 to 2026 now. Your brand from 2018 to now. How do you feel? From then until now, like you have came a long way.
Yeah, we've
finna almost be 10 years.
Yeah.
When you look back at it, what's a thought that come into your head today when you be like, man.
I didn't think it was gonna do this. So like initially the brand was still going to be in the midst of athletic wear, but it wasn't gonna be in the aspect that it is now.
Okay.
So I think that's kind of one of the things that actually turned out to be a little different. We were gearing more towards like still a high fashion runway aspect, but then more not really so much athletic wear, but like active wear in a way, but then kind of like a crossover. I guess you could say streetwear, active wear, like a crossover. But something told me, that's kind of not really as niche, especially if I want to include like curvier models. Let's go full into activewear. And yeah, we made the transition. I like to style in like monochromatic, extensions. So actually not even most, all of the collections are specified as particular colors. So we thought that would be different versus like just coming out with a pair of leggings in like 10 different colors. I wanted it to be exclusive in a way to where if you didn't get the pieces in the collection, then you would miss out. That's kind of how I started out.
Okay.
So now we've kind of evolved into a space to where you still are missing out if you don't buy the pieces.
Yeah.
But you can join Feline Nation, which is basically like the opportunity where you can purchase from legacy collections. But it's subscription based, but most of the girls that might say, hey, I'm not really, the lemon drop fan, are there other colors? Yes, you can totally sign up for the subscription, get something from the legacy collection. And yeah, I mean, that's the evolution. It's done a lot. I wouldn't expect where we are now, but I'm actually very happy from where we've landed, to be honest.
What's your goal in the next 5 years?
To continue to evolve, of course. I definitely want to grow into a space to where we have a bigger community. I would say that we're able to connect with more women athletes. Like that's a big goal for me right now. Of course, opening our store,
and that's going to happen.
It is going to happen. I want to open it in a way that's totally different than your traditional store, actually. So
I mean, hey, the line is already totally different. That don't faze me. That you want to do the store different.
Yeah. I come from a very extensive retail background, so I want to kind of go back to basics where you can enter in a store and you're getting that customer service from the time that you enter the store to the time that you exit. You're getting a personalized experience with whoever your consultant is, all of that. Almost like going into a Nordstrom, but something smaller,
Yeah.
So yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I see the vision. I see it, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see you grow.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be in touch. So we're gonna play a little game real quick.
Okay.
It's called This or That.
Okay.
Feline edition.
Okay.
So, gym at 6 a.m. or late night content shoot?
Gym at 6 a.m.
You're an early bird?
Yeah. I'm my alarm goes off at 5:55. So I'm up. Do I want to get up? No, but do I need to get up? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, matching sets or mix and match?
Oh my gosh. The girlies are gonna say matching sets, but because I love fashion, I'm gonna say mix and match.
Yeah, because you know how to.
Yeah, I know how to put it on.
All right, neutral tones or bold colors?
That's a good one too. I actually used to be a more like neutral tone person. Like, I mean, of course I have on neutral today, but theoretically it's because I'm into the bright now. Like, throw me a couple of colors. Like,
It's popping.
yes.
No, because the pieces that you have, I don't think I would have ever bought anything like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
the pop on it makes me like, I
Yeah.
gotta get it. I gotta get it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, sneakers or heels with athleisure?
Heels all the time. All the
She's
time.
fashionista.
Yes, all the time.
Okay. Pilates or weight training?
This is kind of hard because it's both,
Why is Pilates
but
so popular now? I swear I did not used to see Pilates as much as I see it today. Like, what just made that like a...
yeah. So
a
believe it or
thing?
not, I can't actually remember her name, but it's a black woman who, she didn't invent Pilates, but she actually worked with a guy that introduced her to Pilates, and she became like one of the first instructors to like present Pilates to like women, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. I guess it has something to do with that maybe, but that was so long ago. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just the it thing to do. It's more intricate. People kind of shy away with Pilates and think it's so easy, and it's really not. It's actually
So easy. I'm not doing it because it look hard.
it's a little bit of strength training, believe it or not, because you're actually using your own body weight.
Yeah.
So yeah, some people don't know that, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I would probably say I like weight training. I actually probably would prefer a weight training before cardio anyway. But I mean, you need both if you're trying to lose weight. So yeah.
Balance. You got to balance.
Yeah.
All right. Fitted set or oversized vibe?
Oh, I'm fitted. I like to
You a
show my
fitted girl.
curves. I like to show my curves. So yeah, fitted.
Okay. Crop top or full length top?
Crop top.
Crop top.
Crop top.
Crop
yeah.
top.
I like to
Okay,
show
okay.
the little, cute a little bit. You know.
High rise or mid rise?
High rise. I like so that's one of the things that comes in if you buy a pair of leggings. It does have that like tummy control opportunity. So really big on that. Yes, really big on that for the leggings. So I'm gonna say like a little high waist action.
All right. Minimal branding or bold logos?
Oh gosh.
Maybe a little small F or big Feline.
So we're going both now.
Okay.
If I can answer both. Because the main reason that we decided to design the way that we design is because most people are used to seeing a smaller logo or a logo on the reverse side.
Yeah.
So I flipped it and said, okay, we're going to put it on the front so people can see. Because no, I mean, people are going to look at you from the back, of course.
Right.
But I like to kind of like have that emphasis on that. I'm the first thing that you see. You know what I mean? So if I'm walking towards you, boom, you got the logo here. But since we have the sports logos are a little bit smaller depending on how we designed it. So yeah.
All right, last one. Monochrome set or color block?
Well, they're kind of the same. Well, okay, so it depends on what we're doing with the color block, because that could be mix and match, right? So our niche is monochromes. I mean, like, I don't know.
This
I don't
for
know.
you though.
Yeah.
You.
I'm doing everything. I wear everything. I wear all the pieces,
You wear
so
everything.
I wear everything. You probably are going to see me in more monochrome looks, though.
Okay.
For the most part. I kind of like don't want to scare people away by being able to mix and match, because people do kind of look at you kind of funny sometimes, but you know, it just really depends on how you're feeling.
Your style.
Yeah,
Whatever.
exactly. Yeah.
All right, now tell the people how they can stay connected with you.
Yes, so we are at Feline Apparel brand on pretty much everything. So Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the things, even on YouTube. Like we actually have a YouTube platform as well, so where you can see all the commercials and stuff like that too. So very simple. Feline Apparel brand, FELINE APPAREL brand, BRAND.
All right, so y'all make sure y'all go check her out. She got some things coming up, and are they ready? Can they purchase what you had on the road?
Yeah, yeah, everything is online available.
Make sure y'all go get that line. I think you need to get yellow and pink. Them was my main two colors, and those colors pop. Yeah. And I feel like they look good on
everybody
every skin tone, not just ours. Every skin tone looked good with those colors on.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Them are the main two y'all need to get. All right, it's your girl, Chris.